I think I cracked the code to my life, bro. Um, you see, I've always wanted more in life. Not realizing I have the most. I have the most incredible, beautiful, wonderful life. I know somebody that looks like this. But really, I have an amazing life. And I just want to share a few things. First and foremost, your life is beautiful just the way it is. You only want more because you see more. Now, think about it like this. What if what you have, nobody else in the world has that? This is what makes it so beautiful because you're wanting something that you see somebody else with. But why don't you just look at your own life and be like, you know what? This is amazing. I have, like, shit. Okay, I'll put an example out. I've always stayed with somebody. Somebody. It didn't matter how much money I had, whatever I had going on. I always thought, okay, I'll stay with this person until I want something else. Then realizing, hold the fuck on, man. I stay with my grandma right now. I realized, hold up. My life ain't fucking bad. I don't gotta pay shit. I don't gotta fucking pay no bills. Oh, like shit. If anything, I should have been stacking this whole time, but the whole time I've been looking outside of me thinking, oh, I want a girl. I want a house. I want a car. I want to get away. Hey, let's get away. Let's get a room on the other side of town. That's really what it's been. I got to thinking. I'm really, really thinking about life, and I'm just like, hold the fuck on, nigga. I have a better life than anybody else I freaking know. And for me to look at my life and say, oh, I want what they got, it's like I literally just threw away everything that I had to say I want what they got. So now I'm losing. I'm taking loss after loss after loss trying to get something that somebody else has when I could have just easily looked at my life and said, you know what, Jara, you have a good life. You need to maybe get more money to help take care of some shit. You just never really know. What the hell is this? It's a nice shirt. And I'm always getting good things, man. Now, there has been times as my younger days I just did not understand, and I've took so many losses, so many L's. And it all has led me to this one conclusion. I have a good freaking life, and I didn't need anything or anyone else to make my life any better besides me constantly feeding into my life and constantly saying, okay, I like this about my life. I want to make this about my life 10 times better. That's all I ever had to do instead of say, I don't like this. I want that. Bruh, it's wild because in the midst of you not liking one thing, you could lose not liking one thing to gain one thing. You could lose everything. You could lose every freaking thing you ever had in your freaking life because you didn't like one thing. And when you could have easily just said, you know what, how am I going to boss this up? How am I going to fix this? How am I going to make this one thing better? How am I going to capitalize off of this one small thing that I'm not liking? Because when you was put here, everything around you was made perfectly for you to win. And you're not looking at yourself as a freaking winner. My guy, you're not looking at yourself as a freaking winner. So you're losing every freaking thing you ever thought was a good thing. You lost it because you seen one thing that was wrong. All right, I said enough, man. I just really hope y'all understand, man. You're already freaking winning. Nobody has a better life than you. Even if you're out there struggling on the fucking streets, you could still find somebody with a worse off situation than you. But why would you want to? Why? Why would you want to look at anybody else's life and be like, oh, they live a terrible life? I remember one time I was a kid and there was this woman. I don't even really want to bring it up because I really don't want to bring it up. But I remember there was one time as a kid and I seen something was wrong with her and I was like, ew. Yeah. And then I started literally carrying those traits of what was wrong with that lady because I looked at her situation and thought, oh, couldn't be me. Glad it ain't me. Bro, you never know. All the things that you see is right within your grasp, even the worst things. So I advise you right now to be happy. Be happy about the best things because, like they say, except for I just, I'm not gonna feed into that. But you know how it could be. You know what it could be, but you have a great life. So I advise you to take it like that with a grain of salt and say, you know what? I got a good fucking life. And how am I going to make it even better on my own terms, not looking at what the next man has, but how am I going to make my life 1,000 times better with everything that I have right now within my grasp personally, and then more great things just start coming in. Not, oh, I hate this about myself. I don't like this, so I don't want that, and I don't want this. You're going to start losing this, and that, and all of your other shit, too. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me, you got a great life, bro. And I advise you to keep it that way. I love y'all. Stay amazing, stay beautiful, and stay great. Oh, yeah, and thankful. Always stay thankful and grateful.